Welcome to Law Story. In part 1, we saw the birth of the Knights Templar. From a handful of warriors in 1119 to a papal-backed order guarding the Holy Land. In this episode, we follow their rise through the 12th and 13th centuries when the Templars became not only warriors, but bankers, castle builders, and legends. Their story takes us from the loss of Jerusalem in 1187 to their vast network of power across Europe and the myths that still surround them today. In July 1187, the Templars faced their greatest test. At the Battle of Hattin, near the Sea of Galilee, the forces of Sultan Saladin crushed the Crusader army. The true cross, Christianity's holiest relic, was captured. Thousands of knights were slain, and many Templars were executed by Saladin himself. By October of that year, Jerusalem had fallen. The loss of the Holy City was a catastrophe that shook Christendom to its core, but it did not end the Templar mission. In response, the Third Crusade was launched. Kings Richard I of England, Philip II of France, and Frederick Barbarossa of the Holy Roman Empire all took the cross. The Templars fought alongside Richard the Lionheart at the Siege of Acre in 1191 and later at the Battle of Arsuf. Though Jerusalem was never retaken, the Crusader state survived, thanks in no small part to the determination of the Templars and their rivals, the Knights Hospitaller. After the disaster of Hattin, the Templars shifted focus from open battle to fortification. They built some of the most impressive castles of the medieval world. At Chateau Pèlerin, near Haifa, massive stone walls rose directly from the sea. At Tortosa in Syria, towers and battlements made the fortress nearly impregnable. At Crac des Chevaliers, though originally a Hospitaller stronghold, the Templar style of massive concentric defences was perfected. These castles became symbols of Crusader power, and their ruins still dominate today's landscape. By the early 13th century, the Knights Templar were no longer confined to the Holy Land. Their estates stretched from Portugal to Poland. They ran farms, vineyards, mills, and ports. Local Templar houses, called preceptories, acted as both barracks and financial centres. A knight could travel from England to Jerusalem and find Templar commanderies along the way. Ready to provide shelter and support, the order was becoming a truly international institution. The Templars also revolutionized medieval finance. Pilgrims traveling to the Holy Land could deposit money at a Templar house in Europe and withdraw it safely in Jerusalem. This early system of banking allowed wealth to move across borders with unprecedented security. Kings and nobles began using the Templars as their personal bankers. Even the Crown of England borrowed heavily from the order. With their financial expertise and papal protection, the Templars became as much an economic power as a military one. The Templars continued to fight in every major crusade. In 1217, they took part in the Fifth Crusade's assault on Damietta in Egypt. Later, in 1249, King Louis IX of France, Saint Louis, again called upon the Templars during the Seventh Crusade. Though victories were rare, the Templars' reputation for discipline and bravery remained unmatched. Time and again, they were the last to hold the line when others fled. Yet with power came suspicion. Their secrecy, their wealth, their independence from kings made them targets of rumour. Whispers spread that the Templars guarded secret relics, the Holy Grail, the Ark of the Covenant, even fragments of the true cross. Others accuse them of strange rites or of worshipping hidden idols. Most of these claims were born from jealousy and fear, but the mystique of the Templars only grew. Myths took root, and some endure even today. By the late 13th century, the Crusader states were in decline. One by one, their cities fell. In 1291, the final stronghold of Acre was captured by the Mamluks. The Templars made a desperate last stand, but the Holy Land was lost. The order retreated to Cyprus, still wealthy, still powerful, but without their sacred mission. Their enemies were waiting, and soon kings who owed them debts would turn their strength into weakness. This was the height of the Knights Templar, warriors, bankers, builders, and guardians of Christendom. But as we will see in the next episode, their power and mystery would lead to suspicion, betrayal, and fire. Join us next time as we uncover the fall of the Templars. Thank you for watching this video.